Hello everybody, so today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I always wanted to do celebrity readings. I'm not sure if I want to do a lot of them, but I always want to, do some of them, like the biggest topics people are talking about. But I also don't want to always be accessing famous people's energy. They're usually intense energies that honestly a bit out of my league, but we will try. And by the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in here is facts. I'm just gonna see what I can do because this is my first celebrity reading. So this one is about the Jonas and Sophie Turner situation. Honestly, I don't know much about them. I just know what I see on Twitter. On the left, I will put Jonas, and on the right, I will put Sophie Turner. I already have some opinions on this by the things I see on Twitter, but as I said, I don't know them. So, and honestly, I never cared about the Jonas brothers. I don't know what show she participated on. I feel like it was Game of Thrones. I have no clue. Honestly, some things I'm just a bit dumb about. Okay, so let's put Jonas on the left. Okay, so 2 cards. 9 of Swords reverse and the Dead reverse. Okay. And Sophie on the right. Exactly. I mean, okay. Okay, so there's 2 sides of the situation. There's always 2 sides of the situation. Okay, what she thinks of him, she thinks that he did not want to change. She thinks that he was stubborn, that he was scared of change, that he did not want to divorce, like he didn't want this in the first place, he didn't want things to change. But I feel like slowly he accepted that change. It was not like drastic, it happened gradually. But it needed to happen. They are supposed to be apart right now. Okay. I'm not sure if you see this, if you see the cards right, but I will try my best for you to see this. Okay. I feel like the way that he sees her, I'm not sure if she suffers like from, I'm not gonna say depression per se, but like I'm not sure if she is in a very happy place right now in her life, and I feel like he thinks, this is what he thinks, right? He thinks that she used this, she used her sadness or to not have responsibilities. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure they have kids. I've seen people talking about it. He thinks she has dropped her responsibility. Something happened that has made him think that she did not want responsibility anymore. Of being married, perhaps over her kids, home stuff. Like, I'm not sure if she stayed at home a lot, or if he stayed at home a lot, but there's like issues with that as well. So let's continue. Let's see more about it. Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups. I feel like this separation, it's gonna be good for you for him when it comes to money. And I feel like for her, I think she's more emotionally mature than him, but I feel like he thinks more about money than her. Perhaps that's why he was so scared of change. And that's why she sees him as someone who's so stubborn, so scared of change. Is someone who, honestly, I think him as a bit boring, not gonna lie. I'm not sure if this is just the way that I see the energy. And I see her as someone emotional and even a bit sad. I've seen things about him saying that she was a party girl. I don't really believe that, but two things can be true at once. Perhaps that was just a last straw and she decided to start partying because she was kind of sick of being at home, you know. Let's continue. Let's see. Two Wands. I feel like they fought a lot. They have a lot of tension. I also feel like they have a lot of chemistry. I feel like they still do even after all this situation has ended, after the divorce and all of this. I feel like they're always gonna have a bit of friction between one another. They good because they liked each other. I feel like she's a more emotional person than him, but I mean, they also fought, and there's decisions to be made from now on, which just makes sense. This is a divorce, you know. Have the Eight of Swords. Interesting. Two of Pentacles reverse. The Star reverse. Knight of Cups. Five of Pentacles. I feel like they were stuck to each other for a while because of money stuff. Like, can be money, can be routine, can be career. Like, they needed each other for something, you know. There was a lot of money exchanged. But I don't feel like they gave enough attention to one another anymore. It's like a lot of neglect of emotions. Like sometimes he tried it with her, like he was like, okay, so let's try this again, but it was only for money issues. I feel like he was struggling with money for a while. I'm not sure how. I feel like this was long ago, but that's why they didn't divorce sooner, I feel. And he kind of felt stuck to her. Ace of Cups reverse. Seven of Swords reverse. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is not the truth about the breakup. Like, whatever people are talking about, it's not the truth. Like, that's not how it happened. There's like a bit of controlling the narrative type of deal. There's something specific about the ending of the connection that we don't know about. I feel like they are changing it. We might have seen it somewhere, but they changed. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense, but this is my first celebrity reading, okay? Pretty sure we've heard the news, we've seen the news, we've seen all we had to see about it. After the, like, we've seen all we could see about the breakup itself, okay? Someone took a risk and invented a narrative about the breakup. And it's a lie, like, it's a lie. And I feel like this is gonna be a risk we're taking, which might sound weird for you, but I feel like for what this person wants, it's gonna work, you know? I'm pretty sure you remember the Jonas brothers a long time ago. You remember their purity rings type of situation. You remember that they were from Disney. I don't think Sophie was ever like related to Disney, only by association because of Joe. but he is trying to get back to that, I feel, or like get back to that, to the image that he had at the time, you know. Of course, right now he can't pass as a virgin because he has kids. Knight of Wands reverse. And the King of Wands. I think he is upset with her. He's definitely more upset with her than she is with him. And that's why he was like, okay, let's just invent this narrative. I mean, let's just say this. Let's just say it's gonna be good for me, perhaps even a bit bad for her. It's gonna be good. Like I said before, he does things because he wants money. He wants it's all about his career. Yes. Fun entertainment purposes only, of course. This really has no facts. Okay, this is just a girl with cards. I see him being like, yeah, you do whatever, perhaps to his team. Like, yeah, you do whatever, I mean, I am upset anyway, so... Again, I will say that I don't see her being as greedy as him. As I think when it comes to her, money is her last priority right now. I feel like perhaps the kids are a priority right now. But let's continue. King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Lovers. I think she will have this situation is going to bring her opportunities when it comes to money. If he thought she wouldn't get money after this, that's a lie. She will get money as well, a lot of money. She will be good. She will be very good. I also feel like she will start a new relationship or a new connection, like a new bond with someone. It doesn't need to be public, but I feel like it's going to be very beneficial for her as well. I see her being happy. On his side, I feel like he's trying. He's still a bit messy. What he wants is not what he has right now, you know. So he's looking for something that he doesn't have, or he doesn't have anymore. Have the King of Swords, Seven of Cups, Knight of Wands reverse, and the Ace of Swords reverse. I think he's a bit of a player. I see that he will start acting on his player ways more. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm talking right. Oh my god. Okay, this is what happens when English is not your first language. See, he was always a bit of a player, okay? Now he's gonna have the chance to act on that, to explore his options, all of that. He's gonna be acting a bit more promiscuous, but I don't think that we will know about that. I honestly don't. I see him creating illusions, like a bit of illusion online of a he's gonna show to the world a person that he's not, you know. A lot of celebrities do that, not just him. Four of Wands reverse, Page of Cups, Judgment reverse, Page of Wands reverse. Oh god, okay. Okay, I'm getting something about his family, perhaps his brothers, makes sense. I don't see them being on good terms. I don't see them being on good terms. They might be against what's going on right now. I feel like they think he's a bit childish. He's being a bit childish about the whole situation. I also feel like their children are gonna suffer from this, which is really sad. By the way, it's for entertainment purposes only. Remember, it's not facts at all. This is just me, a girl with the cards. People are gonna be talking about the kids. I don't like this energy. I feel like people are gonna be talking about the kids. People are gonna be talking about how the kids are, like who. You know what this reminds me of? A little bit less hardcore, of course, but reminds me of Britney Spears and the kids type of situation. On his side or on her side, um, they will start putting like the narrative that the kids are against one of the parents. This is not good. Yeah. Let's continue. Have the Page of Wands reverse here. The Justice. Six of Wands. The Strength. That's the crazy thing. I feel like the public is a bit fucked up. Because I see that after the divorce, like after it's done, like after it's completely ended, like this entire situation of the divorce, like the legal parts of it, at least I feel like they are gonna be able to stay friends and be supportive with each other. Okay, because like I said in the beginning, I feel like they always had like a good relationship. This it feels like a forever teenager type of situation. I'm forever teenager type of situation. They always had like a bit of jovial connection. I don't want to say this. I mean, I'm not meaning any harm by saying this, but I feel like the kids kinda ruin their such great connection. But I feel like they are going to be able to come together for the kids. When it comes to the kids, I feel like this will work. The Tower reverse. Like I said, like the narrative on the with the public's gonna be totally different than what's happening in real life. I feel like they were forced to let go of this marriage because it was getting a bit too out of hand. I'm not sure if they had really intense arguments or whatever. Of they started having really intense arguments, and they were like, okay, let's just end this right now, while we're still friends, because it's getting a bit out of hand, you know. Five of Wands. The World reverse. Yeah, they definitely had fights. They had fights about traveling. They had fights about new opportunities. Okay. Reassurance that what I'm saying is right. The Sun reverse and the Magician. Yeah, they were not happy about the way communication was happening. Like, the way they were communicating, they were not happy about it at all. And that's why I feel like they ended things. They didn't want anything worse to happen. Queen of Cups, Six of Cups reverse. You heard the children as well. situation with her and the children might also be why they divorced. However, this resonates, honestly. And the Ten of Swords reversed. I think this whole process was just her realizing that she deserved better slowly and slowly and slowly, like, until it was just time to go, you know. You know in your soul when it's time to go. And she knew in her soul when it was time to go. And perhaps she left with the kids. Or she told the kids, like, yeah, me and her father are done, or whatever. And then it was like, oh, are we? Then he divorced, you know. I feel like she was the one decided to end things, but he was the one serving the papers. Because for him, now it was a good moment for the whole divorce process to happen. And yeah, like after that, after they were in a good place financially, a better place financially. I think this year they started being in a better place financially, both of them. And it was like, okay, now it's time to divorce, finally. So yeah, this was a reading for Jonas and Sophie Turner. I hope you liked it. I know this was the first one that I did like celebrity readings. I don't plan on doing a lot of them, to be honest. Just some, like from time to time, perhaps. Of course, if you like it, I will consider doing more, but... And I don't know, perhaps in the future when I have more experience, because I'm not gonna lie, I am a bit nosy. Sometimes I read for celebrities. Like in the privacy of me, myself, and my cards, you know, I'm just... Okay, let's try to read this a little bit. I've also predicted a few things. I think I talked about it on Twitter before. But yeah, I don't know. Perhaps I will start doing this more. Who knows? So everybody, I will see you on the next one.